United Kingdom. Basically, okay, it wasn't recorded before. That's fine. So that's for the study United Kingdom. Okay, you need to bring it out. Why United Kingdom? Why not other scholarship? Okay, why not other country? So now for your career plan. So that's the one that is very important, because that's the particular one that I remember the first time I applied for the scholarship, I didn't get it, right? And that was because I didn't do proper planning of my essays. I just wrote some of these essays in haste, right? That's why I was saying that, when you decide that you want to get a scholarship, you need to properly plan, right? And start working at it early. It's not something that you just do because everyone is doing. You need to sit down tight and start, strategically planning for this. So my career plan, I wasn't very clear on what I wanted to do with the master's if I get it. So I just wrote some nonsense. But now for you guys, I would just say that, be clear about the kind of skills you want to get from that particular master's, right? And how you are going to use these skills in the future. And of course, for your career goals, it has to be very logical. So for example, you in that particular essay, you have to talk about the fact that, okay, upon your return to Nigeria, this is what you're going to do, right? Then after that, maybe in 3 years' time, maybe you will now work with a particular organization, and by then you might already become the lead of that organization, and this is what you're going to do. Then in 5 years' time, what you're going to do, and ultimately in 10 years' time, it has to be something very ambitious. You can't say that you would just continue working in it. I mean, you have to get something, maybe become a leader, like maybe a minister of health or a minister of something, or even work with WHO or UN, right? If you're in development space, or become a professor, but something that shows that, yes, the end that you have is something quite ambitious, and most importantly, it's feasible. Because, it doesn't make sense that, okay, from one place to a place, you become minister of health. There has to be some growth, right? You started from the position of maybe the public health officer, then you now became the director of research unit. And then from the director of research unit, you now became the minister of health, okay? So you need to show this progression. But most importantly, you must talk about how you are going to strengthen your relationships between United Kingdom's FTDO and Nigeria. Do you understand? So you need to make sure that you definitely do that. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you, Kingsley. I am this is practically the end anyway. Yeah, so so where was I? Yeah, so it's very important for you to do it like that, okay? So you just need to break it down. Make sure you understand how your life wants to be. When you return, do you want to continue working with the organization you were working on, or do you want to start something of your own? If you want to start something of your own, how are you going to do it? And then, who are you going to partner with? But most importantly, you must mention United Kingdom, that you are going to partner with them, or do some research, because the priority areas are very important in this Children's Scholarship. So, but the similarities to Commonwealth. So do some research on the priority areas, because they keep changing every year. So those are just some of the things I think you need to definitely look at, and most importantly, like I said, do reach out to scholars, but sometimes if you cannot reach out to these people, right, then make sure that somebody looks through what you've written, right? This is not about, I don't want anyone to see what I've written, No, people need to read what you've written, so they can proofread it and can edit it accordingly, and then you can now have a very strong application, and you can send it to, you can submit it, and then hopefully you'll get the scholarship. So please, don't work alone. Have a support system. This is not all about you. There are other people. Together you can collaborate. You can have ideas of what to write. It's not about, you are copying me, I'm copying you, And lastly, I would just say, do not plagiarize. If you see essays out there, do not plagiarize. Just use those ideas that, they have, and create your own. Be authentic. You have a story. Everyone has a story. And you need to make sure that you are able to tell that story. I know that sometimes it's difficult for some of us who are not used to writing, but that's why you can improve yourself, right? You can be strategic about it. You can go on YouTube, you can go on Coursera, you can go on Feature Learn, you can learn this creative writing, you can learn how to tell your story better, you can learn how to pitch better. All these resources are out there. So it's for you to make sure you take advantage of them and use it to the best of your ability. So that's all I have to say. Thank you very much. I hope that was something that you'd like to hear, or if you want to hear something more, I am happy to send some kind of a PowerPoint afterwards. Hello, I finished.
Thank you very much, Ma. Yes, wow, this
Thank
was
you,
a
Fana.
session. I don't even know how to express myself right now. Like, you really gave us points that will be very beneficial for us. So, yes, we actually appreciate the PowerPoint. If you can be able to give us a note on it for some of us that were not able to join because of network. So, really appreciate that. So, leaders, if you have any question, you can please type it in the chat box for her to go through it right now.
Okay, thank you, Funaya. So leaders, because of time and Zoom limits, we'll go off now and rejoin in 5 minutes. Then we'll take questions, please.
Okay, for those that were not able
Did
to
you
get what we
get
said,
that?
because of time, leaders will have to go off now and come back and join in the next 5 minutes for questions and answer. Since this is a free Zoom session, like, we do not pay for this, you have to go off and come back with the same link in the next
We'll
5 minutes for the
go
question.
off now and then rejoin in 5 minutes because of Zoom's limit.